I put together a list of what I think are the 10 best songs that play in Rocket League. I'm not a musical expert, and some of these songs are on the list purely because of how iconic they are to the game. A lot of the songs on this list are more classic Rocket League songs, so if you're a new player or you started playing like whenever free-to-play came out, you probably won't know half of these songs and you'll think I'm dumb, which is fine. Maybe I'm just like one of those old grouchy men that can't get with the current times, and I think all the original Rocket League songs were better. And I know they've released like classic songs like All-Star and stuff. But I'm not counting those songs because I'm more referring to songs that you only really know them from Rocket League, if you know what I'm saying. There's one section of this song that is extremely iconic. It's 2015, 16, maybe even 17, I don't know. You're just sitting back playing Rocket League. You just won a game. What's that? What's that you hear creeping up? Yeah, that's the Rocket League theme. That's what that is. I had to put this somewhere on the list because Rocket League is one of the best original titles to come out in the past decade, and it needs a theme. And this is still, in my opinion, the Rocket League theme. I know they kind of change it up every year with a new song when you open it up. But this was the original theme. This is still the Rocket League theme, and it is number 10 on the list. Coming in at number 9. The drop to this song is one of the most iconic in all of the Rocket League songs. I kind of thought this was the Rocket League theme for a while because I think they used it in some trailers or something, and this is just another iconic Rocket League song. I can picture a trailer with this music, a Rocket League trailer. It was probably for one of the new seasons. I just remember seeing cars flip reset, ceiling shot to this song. If you can name drop the trailer that I'm talking about, I'll give you a shout out in the comments and you'll become famous and rich. It's not my personal favorite, but I think it's a good song. And just because of how iconic it is to Rocket League, I think it deserves a spot on the list. Moving on to our next song. This is our first Monster Cat song. I don't know how many Monster Cat songs are on this list. I just remember there was a period of time where I was using the endo, and every time I would start up Rocket League, I would hear wait, I just realized. I always wondered what that high-pitched voice was saying in the beginning before it goes, Rocket. The name of the artist is Tokyo Machine. I think that's what the voice is saying, like, Tokyo Machine. Listen. I just realized that. I was always like, what are they saying? And another cool thing is it's called Rocket, like rock it, but the game is also Rocket. Like Rocket, you know? Rock it, Rocket. I just think that's kind of cool because what are those types of words called? Parallelogram, something like that. So yeah, that's just another iconic Rocket League song. Linus Tech Tips uses this song in the background of some of his videos, so that just automatically puts it on the list. I'm just kidding, that's not really a reason. I just think this is a good song. It just makes me think Rocket League. It literally says Rocket. So next up, we got another classic. I think this might have been in the game when it first came out. If not, it was added pretty early on. Like if I'll just be at the main menu, this song will be playing, I'll be like, it's just a song. But then whenever this line comes in, I'm like, oh shit, okay. And I just start instantly getting into it. I think this is an overall good song. I've been hearing it on Rocket League for as long as I can remember. Every time it comes on, I'm like, okay, you know? I think the girl on the vocals does a great job. I think the beat dropper does a great job dropping the beat. It's just an overall good song, and that's why it's number 7 on the list. Next up, we have a song that I think a lot of people might disagree with because this song is so like basic. It's literally a guy saying 2 words and just stuttering the whole song with a decent beat drop added on to that. Infinite power. If I'm playing with a friend and this song comes on at the main menu and we're like queued for a match, I'm like, cancel the queue, let me listen to this song. Like I just harvest all the power. Infinite power. I don't know, just something about this song works. The drop is really good. That's Infinite Power. It's by the Fat Rat, which he makes a lot of classic instrumental electronic music. It's one of my personal favorites in the game, which I don't really hear it that anymore now that I think about it, so that's kind of sad. Next up, we got one of my favorite songs. I just love whenever this song comes on. If I'm like in training, which I never am because I don't practice ever. Just the second this song starts, you recognize it, or at least I do. I just love this song. It's got great vocals. It's got a great beat drop.
Everything comes from nothing. Everything is something.
I never really paid attention to the lyrics, but the opening line, it sounds like somebody who was drunk and like trying to be philosophical. Everything comes from nothing, but everything is something. Like, it doesn't matter, it's a Rocket League song. Who's gonna analyze the lyrics like that, right? I just realized the girl who made the song, her name is Drunk Girl. Maybe I was right. Maybe she was drunk and feeling philosophical when she wrote this. All right, so next up, we have a song that I would say over half of you don't even know this song exists because you're a tiny little puke. That's what you are if you haven't heard this song. You hear me? I'm talking to you.
Until the world was believing, they gave them no choice but to see it. They say the greats always aim high and still stay grounded at the same time.
This song works for me like an adrenaline shot or a line of coke work for other people. It's like a smelling salt for me. I could be completely zonked out. You just give me a little whiff, and then I'm zapped. That's what this song does for me. I swear to God. And I'm like, you might think I'm being dramatic, but there will be times where I need like a pick me up. The song's only 40 seconds. A perfect hype me up song.
Yeah. Okay. Game time. I'm on one. Like it's Kelly and I'm Bay bound. Treat the greatest competition like the playground. They say the greats always aim high and still stay grounded at the same time. Until they see a Scott native with the hang time. That's why ain't no one can see us when it's game time.
I think that song used to play like in the menu. I don't know. I never hear it anymore, so I don't even know if it's in the game. If I fought in the UFC, I would literally walk out to this song. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't care who would make fun of me. It'd be like, this guy's walking out to a Rocket League. No, I don't care. It's a great hype me up song. It's 40 seconds. It does everything it needs to do. Just that line. They say that greats always aim high and still stay grounded at the same time. So they see the sky made it with the hang time. That's why ain't no one can see us when it's game time. Like, it's game time, babe. Like I'm Cali and I'm Bay bound. Treat the greatest competition like the playground. Some songs are 5 minutes long and they don't do what this song does in 40 seconds. This song is great. But I'm sure this was an unexpected mention because I'm sure a lot of you didn't even know the song existed. Maybe I'm underestimating. Maybe there's not that many new players. I never hear it get mentioned in the top lists, but it is on my personal top Rocket League song list. We're moving on to the top 3.
Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. When night and day, solar eclipses.
This song was the startup song for Rocket League for a pretty long time. If you don't know what I mean by startup song, I mean like whenever you launch the game and then you know how a song plays as the logos all show up. For some people, the most iconic Rocket League song. Rocket League songs aside, this is still a great song. Everybody that has played this game should know that Solar Eclipses to enter like the diamond rankings in competitive, they should say, let me hear you sing the first verse of Solar Eclipses. And if you can't do it, sorry that you don't get in diamond. It's iconic to Rocket League. I love this song. Whenever the solar eclipse happened in like 2017, I think it was, I was playing the song, watching the moon and the sun align for the first time in however long. And this song was what I chose to play while I watched that and experienced it. It was amazing. It could have been number 1. It really could have. It could have been number 1, number 2, but on my personal list, it's number 3. Number 2.
Underwater.
We have probably the most iconic Rocket League song. If I was choosing most iconic Rocket League songs, this would have been number 1. This has been the startup song, I'm pretty sure 3 times they have made this the startup song for Rocket League. Like, they bring it back occasionally. Whenever I first played Rocket League for the first time, this was what the startup song was. Pretend it's 2015, 2016. You just bought Rocket League, you want to check it out, you launch the game, and this is what you hear and see.
Breathing underwater. Can't let you go, can't let you go now.
What an iconic song for Rocket League, and what a great song overall. I get so much nostalgia from seeing that Psyonix logo and hearing breathing underwater. Can't let you go now. Just like Solar Eclipses, even outside of Rocket League, this is still a great song. I don't listen to this as much as I do Solar Eclipses, but is a little bit more iconic for the game than Solar Eclipses, just because it was the first startup song I ever experienced. Definitely deserves number 2 on the list. It is not the best song in the game, in my opinion. The best song in the game. I think you guys will agree that this definitely deserves to be up here. I remember the first time I was sitting at the main menu after Rocket League got some sort of update and they added some new songs. I remember hearing this song in the background and instantly I was like, that song sounds so good. What song is that? Found out what song it was and I have loved it ever since. It wasn't in the game when it first came out, but they added it pretty early on. This song is so good. Everything about it, the beat drop, the background music with the vocals themselves, it's just all so good. I think the lyrics have some deep meaning in here. They seem to be quite religious. I think Bone Dry is the best song on Rocket League. I don't know if it's ever been the startup song, but it should be. Imagine launching Rocket League and hearing. So good. That was my list. I'm sure just like with every list, a lot of people disagree. Maybe some people agree because I mainly chose like classic songs